So, I've got a job for me to do today, and I'm really not looking forward to doing it. It's pretty nasty stuff. So, the job at hand is to remove some fiberglass insulation from my loft, which is genuinely some of the nastiest stuff in existence. Like, it's proper grim stuff. So, I don't have like any overalls to wear, so I'm gonna need to go to B&Q and get some of them. And then what I'm gonna do is get some massive gloves. I've already got a really big respirator mask, so I've already got that sorted. I've got a brand new filter for that as well. And then I'm gonna go up into the loft. I'm gonna bring a little portable light, and I'm gonna bag up as much of it as physically possible and put it into big bags. Then at some point I'm gonna need to get a Hoover and hoover everything up. And maybe just let the dust settle then for a month and go back up there again and spray and then wipe and then hope that some of the stuff is gone. But yeah, it's pretty nasty stuff. You don't want to be breathing that stuff in, but it should be a bit of an adventurous video. I'll sort that out later like everything else in my life. Outfit time. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna look ridiculous. I also bought some disposable gloves because I thought might as well have these on underneath, double the protection. So pretty much from this point onwards, the audio is going to be pretty terrible because I've got a massive mask on and you're not going to be able to hear me. So one thing I want to explain is that I had some ceilings removed in my office and my bedrooms. Brilliant! Because there was asbestos Artex on the ceiling finish. So best way to get rid of the asbestos is to get rid of the ceilings. And that job alone was incredibly scary. They told me it's nothing to worry about. But yeah, as you can see, that looks terrible and I want to clean it up even more. So this was the whole point of doing this, was to try and tidy everything up there and get it all nice and clean, and then I can just try and live my life. And yeah, so you can see the size of the job here, pretty terrifying. Basically, they told me that you could just live like in the room immediately, like the moment they remove those ceilings, but I just didn't trust that. And so I've been wearing this mask basically inside. I'm probably worrying myself sick, but it's just something that really scares me. And as you can see here, I stopped. And the reason why was because of this. Right, we have to stop basically. I think this could contain asbestos, which is a fucking nightmare. So this is called vermiculite, and vermiculite is sometimes asbestos containing, which is just a nightmare. Like, honestly, you know, I'm trying to cut costs on this house renovation as much as possible. All of this ceiling in here is called Artex, which is asbestos. I've had this tested and it is positive for asbestos. It's not the most dangerous kind. I'm not actually sure of the rating of this at all, but rest assured that loft hatch is closed and all the windows are open in the room that the loft hatch is in. And I won't go in that room for a little while. I'll go in later and hoover it. And yeah, I mean, I'm just so frustrated because this stuff just freaks me out. Like, asbestos just freaks me out so much, and that is not good. Annoyingly, I'm gonna now have to get that sample tested, and if it comes back as asbestos, then I'm gonna have to pay a contractor to come in and remove everything in the loft, which is gonna be so expensive. I mean, just to give you an idea, those ceilings that I had removed in those cupboards, That was a £675 job, which was for 3 ceilings that were probably no bigger than like a meter long, maybe by like 3/4 of a meter wide. So yeah, I mean, it's so expensive, man. But like, this was the price to pay to move into a home of this size in the area that I wanted. And now I've just got to deal with it all, and I've got to be respectful of it all. I mean, I'm probably a little bit overkill with some of it, but I just want to make sure that I'm safe, you know. But yeah, that's a setback. That is a setback. I'm going to make another update video once I know what this stuff is, and hopefully if it comes back negative, I can just get back up there and just keep removing it. I mean, it's such a nasty job. A part of me kind of wants it to just be something I can just get a contractor to do, but it's so expensive, man. Like, I reckon that loft's probably going to be like a couple grand to clear up. So yeah, great. See you guys soon.